quote-unquote, resistance. What?
And the location.
Jews, Israel, and Mossad.
Stop them from wokeifying the country any further.
It's a miracle. Randy Fine is gymming out.
What?
If you're aware of anyone in the 6th District of Florida or anywhere in Florida who works at any level of government, works for an entity that gets money from government, or holds a professional license that is publicly celebrating the violence, contact my office. I will demand their firing, defunding, and license revocation.
Randy Fine's been
Randy Fine.
amazing.
Randy Fine is fucking amazing as long as you keep his mouth shut about Israel.
Yeah. Okay, so
he's good on everything else. Especially, he's like the best member of the House on immigration, for example. He openly talks about remigration, dude. Yeah. He's the only one in the House who talks about that.
He's like the exact opposite of Tom. He's like the exact opposite of Thomas Massey, because Massey's shit on everything except Israel.
Yeah.
Left
strikes again, everybody. Look at this. A leftist have decimated and painted over the Charlie Kirk Memorial Art on Bridge in Florida. A good Nazi is a dead Nazi. Disgusting and vile, said Eric Daugherty.
Save the kids. Free Palestine.
Oh, free the kids! Just like how you killed his fucking father. A father too?
No, they mean the kids that apparently Charlie Kirk wanted supported the deaths of or something. I don't know.
Really? Look at this shit.
You know what's funny? The way the graffiti is drawn, it almost says like "Free the bitch, Palestine is dead."
I don't think they thought this one through. But you're telling me that, and look at the back, like they fucking drew over the American flag, a Nazi America. These people are not sane at all. Obviously, you got
penises on there. You got this is definitely not one person. This is like
a
probably
a group of schizos.
This is probably like Pensacola Antifa or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dead serious when I say this. Arrest them. Arrest everybody.
Imprison them for life.
Collins and Ossoff are tied.
Ossoff's at 38. Ossoff's at 38%.
Ossoff's doing the best against Dooley.
Ossoff is overrated. He's overrated as fuck, and having a lot of money doesn't necessarily always get you over the edge.
Yeah.
Especially in a state like Georgia, where black turnout is everything, and black people in Georgia don't vote in midterms. I'm not being racist, it's just what happens.
And the interesting thing
also, Dooley is at 7.
What a cock. Get rid of him.
So it's Collins at 25, Carter at 20, Dooley at 7, 48% undecided.
What the hell is Brian Kemp doing?
The undecided is probably waiting for a Trump endorsement.
Probably. I mean, that's the thing. Like, they're probably waiting for the endorsement. I mean, Derek Dooley, the electable pick by Brian Kemp, against Ossoff, he's at 35%, down by 7.
Yeah.
He's
Trump.
Unless Prop 50 wins. So.
It's a competitive seat. If Prop 50 passes, though,
Listen, I'm telling everybody, if you want to do something with Kirk, go vote no on Prop 50. Vote no. Because if you vote no, the House is gone for them. They have no path to the House. So.
Even if it does pass, it's going to be a hell of a hard time for them to get it, especially because it seems like red states are actually growing a pair when it comes to...
Well, no, Indiana...
but still,
Indiana's going 9-0 now. That's what they said.
They are?
So basically what happened is one of the state legislators that was against redistricting beforehand, after the Kirk shooting, he said, fuck it, we ball. And we're going to go like 9-0. So...
And then we have all
the... So they're able... Yeah, because there's no DEI seats there, right?
Nope,
they don't make a...
No. Like, the Indianapolis seat is like barely majority white.
Yeah, so here's what's going to happen, probably. They have been investigating RICO charges on Act Blue. I know that, and a couple other...
Act Blue, Soros. I want to see them go after Sandy Hook Promise, because you see them doing all their ads on YouTube. That's how they're getting their money. With Act Blue under investigation, the Democrats are shifting over to Sandy Hook Promise.
Yep, they're going after that. That's what they're doing. That's how they raise their money. But here's the thing: if you kill Act Blue, you kill the Source Foundation, metaphorically, of course. And
again, you kill Sandy Hook Promise.
Their entire fundraising apparatus is crashing and burning as we speak.
You know, you mentioning Sandy Hook is actually very interesting, because I feel like I have been bombarded with Sandy Hook ads the past 2 weeks or so.
Yeah,
like, I feel like
that is where the Democrats' funding is coming from, is these Sandy Hook Promise ads. If Trump wasn't going after Act Blue, I don't think Sandy Hook Promise would be advertised on YouTube as much, or even at all.
And Data Republican, again, she's doing God's work. I mean, she's doing a fantastic job. She's exposing this bullshit. It's gonna get ugly, what she's about to expose later today. Again, I've only heard some.
To make her attorney general.
What?
To make her attorney general.
I mean, at this point, you might as well. I mean, listen, I have my own.
I don't know if he has a law degree though, but he should work in the government for some role. You know what? I hope Vance appoints her to something.
Yeah, make her the head. You know what? Make her the head Doge at this point. Why not? Or make her head
of
a
a
task
Doge,
force.
maybe head of like, I don't know, Homeland Security or something, or
head of a task force, because the DOJ. Remember,
Who are you guys talking about?
we're talking about Data Republican.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, no, here's my opinion. Remember, we put Ed Martin in some bullshit DOJ position where he has a lot of power. Do the same thing. Just make her some, I don't know, deputy of stopping political extremism.
Deputy of United U.S. Tat.
We gotta talk about what happened in New York City. So
yes. So the sex symbol himself, Luigi Mangione, has had his terrorism charges dropped.
And that
Give him the death
means-
penalty. The federal charges, federally charge him with the death penalty as soon as possible.
You had this batshit crazy judge drop the terrorism charge, and now it's only second-degree murder. That's it. He shot a guy in the back of the head, premeditated. Like, seriously? This was terrorism. This was an act of terrorism the way this happened, and they dropped it because some judge.
Yeah, and the reasoning for it is actually
Paktua.
Hold on, let's read this.
Put on that thing, brother.
Hold on. The defendant's apparent objective, as stated in his writings, was not to threaten, intimidate, or
Of course,
yeah, but rather to draw attention to what he perceived as a greed of the insurance industry. Are you shitting me?
So this judge is actually defending him, which means if this judge wanted to, he could actually drop the charge. I'm surprised based on that reasoning.
This is called bench activism, and it can get your license revoked, get you removed, and cause a mistrial and a retrial.
What?
I think what's insane about this entire thing is this wasn't like some conservative DA doing this. This was fucking Bragg.
Yeah.
This was the guy that used lawfare against Trump. This isn't
Bragg was the one that charged him with terrorism. And
yeah, Bragg is the one that charged with terrorism. It wasn't some conservative judge that said, or some conservative DA that tried to throw a terrorism charge on there. This is a guy who ran on a progressive career and literally tried to throw Trump in prison over trumped up charges.
Thank you.
Yeah, and this judge is like an actual communist, probably.
Yeah, so, I mean, like...
There's an actual communist judge in New York City.
I mean, it is utter insanity that this is real. This is not some bullshit. He actually said, well, he never tried to threaten or intimidate anybody, but draw attention. He shot a guy! He literally just...
You know, I'm genuinely surprised. I'm genuinely surprised this judge didn't drop all the charges.
He might. He might just say, oh no, he didn't commit murder. He, what's a bullshit charge? Like manslaughter? Like, I don't know.
Probably just gun possession or something.
I sincerely hope that they do drop all charges for Mangione, because that's like the surest fire way for the Trump administration to get involved and sue Mangione.
Texas State University is actively teaching students on trans, quote-unquote, resistance and trans justice.
Oh no.
Let me look this up. Right here. Students examine how communication sustains both discrimination against LGBTQ plus people and their resistance. Theorize how LGBTQ people navigate their holistic identities and create LGBTQ justice across communication practices, cultures, and structures. This is happening in your state. What the hell's going on in Texas?
Well, the Phoenix Abbott's laws only applied to public schools. They didn't apply to universities.
This shit's been
Even
taught
though,
in universities. Resistance.
Even though it's university students that are more likely to be militant.
This is crazy. How bad does it go? This is real. Yes, this is real. Apparently people looked into it. It's like, wait, hold on.
At the University of North Carolina, Asheville.
And it says, gay, do crime, everyday acts of queer resistance and rebellion.
Hybrid event, September 26, 5 p.m. ET with...
Firestorm Plus Books, PM Press.
Yeah,
who are these people?
With Blue Buchanan. Who is Blue Buchanan?
I have no clue. I don't even want to know.
It's probably some drag queen or something, but this is a UNC Asheville assistant professor, UC Davis sociology PhD, studying nationalism, sexuality, and conservative social movements. Pronouns they, them, English, they, them, German, I guess?
What?
And the location...
You have these literal communist professors across the board pushing this ideology, this insane radicalism. Wait, what do you mean? Everyday acts of queer resistance. What the hell are you talking about? Why is this being promoted? On a college campus. According to the chairman of the House Oversight Committee, James Comer, they will be calling on the CEOs of Discord, Steam, Twitch, and Reddit to testify at the Oversight Committee hearing on October 8th. The hearing will examine the radicalization of our online forum users, including instances of open incitement to commit politically motivated acts. And for those that don't know why they're doing this, well, for starters, Discord, they're lying. There's messages where they kind of confirm that stuff's going on in Discord. Everybody knows that. Steam, there's like a couple group chats, I guess, where they're talking about, like, don't say anything. Reddit, everybody knows that. And of course, Twitch, because, well, Twitch has, like, Hassan Piker, who's literally saying, like, go kill people. And it's not good. They're going after all these groups. Now, I don't think they've subpoenaed them yet, but it sounds like at the bare minimum they're trying to make them testify. So it's good, but why? First of all, why are they doing this on October 8th? Why? Then a Republican found this out. This is a pretty big deal. Basically, they looked at the Salt Lake City group that had, like, armed queers or whatever. That's the name of it, like Salt Lake City Armed Queers or whatever. And they realized the people involved with it, they have deep connections to the Cuban government, to, you know, these other organizations. Okay, and look at this. This is what they found on this video. Just one video where the leader, Amira Fania, that's how you say her name, she said, the information is, their group's membership is in the National Network of Cuba, tied to the Cuban government. Visiting Cuban schools and universities, converted from military bases, claims that all education, food, and housing are free for students, prays for Cuba's family code as the most progressive in the world, Palestinian students at Ilam, who studied revolution alongside medicine, which should tell you everything. A May Day march of 600,000 Cubans, blah, blah, blah. Basically, it's one of those things where this organization in Utah, which allegedly might have ties to Robinson and his boyfriend. We don't know for sure, but that's kind of the alleged ties. George Soros, his group is the Open Society Foundations, okay? They indirectly fund or directly support March for Our Lives, okay? Well, March for Our Lives has a Utah chapter. And this Amira Fanin, again, I think I say her name properly, she was a co-founder of that Utah chapter. Well, at the same time, there is a group called Utah Global Diplomacy, which is a UN group, a Department of State organization, and again, they have indirect ties to the Open Society Foundation. Well, they endorsed her, they support her, they said she's great, they give her a scholarship or whatever, and she helped find this group, Armed Queers SLC. Well, you may notice there's some other ties they have, like to the Cuban government, to indirectly to CCP, to this group called the University of Utah LGBT Resource, which connects to the Ford Foundation, and it all possibly connects to Tyler Robinson.
Some deep shit, and that's good. We want to see it. We want to see.
And they
read the fucking shit in the midterms, okay? Make sure you get out and vote. Make sure your family gets out and vote. Make sure you vote for Jack Citarelli as well. Make sure you vote for everything. Even if you live in that Arizona district next week, get out and vote. I don't fucking know, but vote anywhere, okay? You could be going out to vote for a city council special election. Still go out and vote. Make your voice heard. Do it for Charlie. Do it to cook the woke left. We have to beat the woke mob. We have to stop them from wokeifying the country any further. Let's fucking do it! Let's go get them! Go fucking do it!
Right here, I look for this poll. They're citing a poll like that of Hispanics, just saying like, "Oh, Trump's at -23. What a disaster with Hispanics." That's still better than 2020 with Hispanic voters. It's all 10
Trump is -23 aura. That's horrible. I feel bad.
It's like these polls are bullshit. Like the bulwark is full. He turned Charlie Kirk's death into, oh, but anyways, Jeffrey Epstein had connections to this random British guy for the 90s or whatever. It's like, dude, really? You say one tiny statement about Charlie Kirk getting shot, but you make this huge story about, well, there's an Epstein person that might have been involved. He was some random British guy nobody ever heard about. It's like, dude, really? This is insane. Like, what? Massey's gotta go. I don't see why anybody supports him. Is there a reason to support him at this point? Anybody? Glitch Evie for 2. They want us afraid. Let's not cower in fear. Yep. Christopher Gooden has been a member for 13 months. Thank you so much, good sir. Massey sucks. Oh, he sucks. Yeah. It's utter insanity. Christopher Gooden for 2. From my point of view, the left are evil. Yeah. So, Real Texan, what did Trump do yesterday with a certain organization?
Well, he declared Antifa a terrorist organization.
Yep, it's official. They're not just going after the front groups. They're not going after, like, the militias and stuff. They're going after the NGOs. They're going after the front groups as well. They're going after all these bullshit organizations, like Antifa, where they're burning stuff down, they're looting, they're rioting every day. I mean, Portland is still, like, filled with these people. And Trump is going to say they are a domestic terrorist organization. And aren't they also a foreign organization too?
Yes.
That's what I thought. And that's probably the loophole they're going to use. Like, you know, this is a foreign group, we can declare a terrorist organization. That's what they're going to probably do. I'm assuming. But he has declared that this group is a terrorist organization. Good. I mean, listen. You have a right to be anti-fascist or whatever, but if you're involved with rioting, burning shit down, stabbing people, like, you are a domestic terrorist. If you're peacefully protesting and you're saying you're anti-fascist, whatever, I don't care. This is obviously meant towards those that claim they're anti-fascist or they're part of Antifa and they're burning shit down. That's what they're... That's what the Trump admin's focused on. So the ones saying, oh, they're going after free speech. No. If you're burning down cities, what do you think's going to happen? Look at this chart, everybody. Look at this. This is a real chart that I had to make. And, does anybody notice anything? I'll pull on stream. Put up the chart. Yeah, so...
anyways, what do you notice on there? George Soros.
Yeah. So I got off track by the super chat. But yeah, at the very top... Let me pull this up. Let me zoom in. At the very top of the chart, and you can confirm this, it's George Soros. And it's a Gates Foundation. It's the Ford Foundation. These are the three big ones. There's a couple other ones, of course, but these are the three big ones that... They're the ones pushing the shit. Okay? The Gates Foundation, not so much, but the Ford Foundation, especially the Open Society Foundation, these scumbags are the ones funding this radical agenda. Okay? And again... For those that don't understand how this works, the blue is the Ford Foundation, red is the George Soros, green is the Gates Foundation, purple's all three of them. And, you know,
there's other stuff about Charlie Kirk.
Yep, we got breaking news, everybody. Erica Kirk has been elected the new CEO and chair of the board of the TPUSA.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's not surprising, but I did not expect this. I thought it would have been Tyler Valier, but this does make sense. I think this is also what Charlie wanted.
Yeah,
And you
said
think
that's what Charlie said, that if something happened to him, that this is what he would have wanted.
But my expectation was, I mean, now with Erica being a single mom, I thought she would have just focused 100% of her time.
I think she
on
wants
raising
payback on these assholes.
Yeah, she probably does. I mean, I don't know how she's going to raise her kids now. I guess take them to the office with her.
Well, she can raise her kids still, but yeah, it's more difficult, obviously, without Charlie around. But she's not like, from that speech she gave, it was clear she's not going to go down without a fight against these people. So
yeah, so it does make a lot of sense that she's a new CEO. I definitely welcome it. It wasn't Israel, guys. It wasn't Israel.
Let's start with one thing. Let me clear about one thing, okay? It's good to be skeptical. It's not. There's no issue trying to be skeptical about things because there's always a lot of bullshit. But
I mean, there definitely was more than one person involved.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, okay, one person pulled the trigger.
Okay, this is a new conspiracy. This is what they're pushing because they want it to be Israel or whatever. I don't even know what they want at this point. Like, they want it to be Israel. They want it to be the Jews. They want it to be Mossad. They want it to be all whatever the fuck. Again, conspiracies are good. Like, yes, Israel does fucked up stuff. Like, yeah, you can be anti-Israel, whatever. But like, again, the whole base of the theory doesn't make sense. It's like Kirk was still pro-Israel.
You've got to understand, the people that are saying that Israel killed Charlie Kirk are people whose entire life obsession, the only thing they ever think about is Jews, Israel, and Mossad. I don't like using this turn of phrase because it's used by retards. Yeah, I don't like using this phrase because it's used by retards. But if all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Kind of applies in this case. If all you think about is Israel, all you think about is Mossad and the Jews, you're going to see an assassination and go, he talked about Israel and then became a little less pro-Israel over time. This means that they killed him.
Even Candace Owens, who, by the way, I've learned that like she and Charlie Kirk kind of had a falling out.
She didn't mention that part. I don't care. You say ignore Candace Owens. That's horseshit. What you were trying to pull. Oh, my best friend Charlie Kirk. You are using that as attention. Go fuck yourself. That's horseshit. The first thing you do when he dies is making about this grand conspiracy, this bullshit anonymous source, when even Nick Fuentes is saying it's horseshit. Like, guys.
I was gonna say, if Nick Fuentes is disavowing a theory that Jewish people were behind something,
it's bullshit.
I want these JD Vance balls.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put this on the
screen. The ones at the protests in London. You know what? Get rid of the swap out the balloons that drop after the acceptance speech and replace them with these JD Vance balls.
Oh my gosh.
We will win in a landslide if we do that.
The Vance memes are glorious, and damn well Vance has seen all of them. He knows.
This is all that the.
I know he knows. I'm friends with his digital comms director. He knows all of these memes. They have a group chat for it on Twitter.
It's great.
This is by the way, this was all that the London protesters had against JD Vance. It was like this, and they made like a bunch of couch references. Like,
what am I looking at? The London protests.
People still give a shit about the couch theory.
Yes.
That's insane.